Hi, I'm Cynda with Choice Medical Group's Senior Kicks Club. Today we're going to do one of our jewelry crafting. It's a simple craft that we're doing this time. We're going to be doing a little stretch bracelet. Let's go ahead and get started. So the craft that we're doing again is a little stretch bracelet. This is the example that I've already done. The items that we're going to be using today, in this particular case, we're using an acrylic bead. You can buy these in sets like this. You can buy regular little beads like this. I have some little lava beads that I've added. You can buy these little centerpieces here that add some dimension to your little bracelets. One of the other things you're going to need is a jewelry glue and some of this stretch wire that we use to put this on. I have some charms on this bracelet. I am not adding charms to this bracelet today. I'm just making a very simple bracelet. If you have charms, feel free to add them. Your average woman's bracelet, you're going to use somewhere between 15 and 18 beads and approximately the same number of these little center decorative items. On a gentleman's, you're going to use 18 to 22 of the beads. These beads are anywhere from 5 to 8 mil, and some of these are a little larger at 10 mm. Just that when you do set up for your beads, you're going to have to figure out a way to clamp off the end of your stretch. In this case, I'm going to clamp mine off with this little pair of tweezers so that when I bead, they don't run off the other end. The easiest way to start doing this is to take something that you can set your beads up in. There are little dishes you can buy that's exactly the thing they do. They'll have little areas where you can line your beads up and have them already set in patterns. In this case, I'm going to use my little bead tray. You can use anything. You can use a paper plate, anything you'd like to use at all, and start arranging the beads in a way that you would like. I'm going to use the other end so you can see better. I'm going to start to lay out the pattern that I want to do. In this case, I think I'll have this little bead here. Do a purple bead. Another purple bead. Now, if you notice like mine, they're running around a little bit. Don't worry about it. You can put a little piece of tissue paper down. You can put anything at all down that you'd like to keep them from rolling around. So I think the pattern that I've decided on. So I'm going to start going ahead and stringing these. I want mine to change up with my silver beads, changing their particular pattern. Each one. Now on these little lava beads, if there's a particular oil that you like to wear or fragrance you like, you can tap it on these little lava beads and it'll actually help absorb that fragrance, and you can wear that all day on your wrist. We really enjoy doing things with our seniors, and actually with everybody who come to join us on these channels. I enjoy doing these things with you. Matter of fact, we enjoy it so much that one of the things we're going to start doing is we are going to start a giveaway. So at the end of each craft that we do, we're going to show you an item that we're going to be giving away. And you can actually fill out online a little slip with your name and information on it that you can put in a basket that we're going to have. And each craft we do, you can submit one of those little slips. And this is a kind of a thank you to our choice members, and that a special thank you. If you are not yet a choice member, if you're just a Senior Kicks member, there are ways that you can go ahead and become a choice member. On the back of insurance cards, you'll note you have different insurances. You can call your insurance company and tell them that you would like to change providers and get one of the providers that is with choice. If you're a choice member, you can also, if you have no way of getting online and submitting that little slip, you can come down to the offices and we'll give you one of those slips so that you can submit it and drop it right in the basket yourself. Now, hopefully you're going right along here, getting the beads on as you want. If you are not yet a Senior Kicks member, don't forget that you can also send in a form and become a Senior Kicks member so we can send you our seniors newsletter each month so you can see what it is that we're doing, whether it's our craft or our yoga classes, Tai Chi, and that. Some of the doctors will have information in there for you, different things that they'd like you to know about. And any time that we send out a notification that we're going to be having something done, and hopefully you'd be on our list to get those items and that information. We love our Senior Kicks people. If you have any suggestions, I'm always open to suggestions if there's something that you'd like to do. Another purple there. Each one. Becoming a choice member, the phone number that you would want to call is 855-834-4855, and that is our member services number. Or you can get a hold of us at www.choicemg.com. Almost didn't pay attention to putting my right bead on there. We enjoy our jewelry time. We're going to see about starting some sewing items also. And I know some of you say, well, I don't have a sewing machine. It's okay, because the items that we will be sewing, we're able to do by hand with a simple needle and thread. Looks like I've come to that point where I'm going to finish up there. I just have one little extra. So I'm going to uncrimp this end. And I'm going to just do a simple tie. And I'm going to pull this really tight. Really tight. And then I'm going to tie it again. If you don't do this, pull that good and tight. It still stretches, but if you don't do this, after a little while this bracelet will start to bag. And that's just the nature of elastic. I'm going to put a third little knot on there. So I've got that knot tied good and tight, and I'm going to snip these ends. And this is where the glue comes in. Of course, mine decided to be difficult today. So I'm going to open this up. Okay. Well, seeing as how my glue's decided to be difficult, I'm opening it up all the way. I'm going to stretch this open. Put my knot in the center. I'm going to dab some glue on that. I'm going to reach down and I'm going to pull it through this bead so that that little knot is right inside my bead. So we get it right there. Pull this one, tuck that little end a little bit. So there, it's hiding right inside of our beads. So, going to let that glue set up. May take you a minute to get that bead in there, to get that knot inside there. But by gluing it and tucking it inside the bead, it will help keep it in place. Let that dry and your little bracelet is done.